There.
General Kenobi. How are you, sir?
Busy and tired,
Amen to that.
as I always am during limit break week. Game when ready.
Yeah, one of my students today decided they needed to try out for a major wrestling promotion
Hmm.
through a chair.
So you walk in with a chair.
No, they walked in on me with a chair and then ran off. I had to go run them down. That was fun and exciting. Alright. We're getting there. On the exterior, at least. The interior, we're also getting there on. Thanks to the hard work of Bob.
Ah, it me.
You can see some of the stuff here on the ground level. I was working on this side, I guess. Did I already do the... Oh no. Wait, yes. Yes, okay. So those of you who missed our last cleaning session,
Hmm.
Bob has been cleaning the inside of this temple,
Yeah,
where this ancient temple seems to have pictures of all of the places we
but we've
have
cleaned.
cleaned
Yeah,
up to this point.
yeah, weird that, huh?
Mhm.
You know how we were complaining that they've been putting in like. There's also a wall over here that is blank.
Oh, yep.
We were joking about how many like pointless missions there seem to be, and half of me is like, I had to fill the temple.
What's cool and new with Limit Break this year? Anything?
Uh, just busy, friend. We're at like 50 something $1,000 raised
Nice.
so far this year. Five, I think. Top of my head. It says going to check. 60,000, I apologize. Currently going on is the Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2 relay race, which is fun. What's the estimate? 7 hours, 20 minutes? Yeah, that's about right. Most of them are at the narrate. What's going on with you, friend?
Oh, not a whole heck of a lot new. School year's winding down. The sailing club I cook for during the week, one night a week, started back up. And I had my first run with that yesterday,
Yeah?
so that was lovely. But, yeah. Just really trying to get through the school last couple weeks here
Yeah.
without completely losing everything.
Me, it's been weird because last weekend was like my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and then literally the day of my birthday, limit break started. So that was a lot. Um, a lot to deal with that weekend. Really. Something I did do today to get me and a couple of my friends and my wife signed up for events on the 27th of June, games and stuff for Free RPG Day.
Sounds exciting.
Gonna In the morning we're gonna be playing a game called it's quite clearly called Cyber Plus Punk, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's like CYBR plus PNK, right? Like it's just taking all the vowels out.
Yeah.
Um, and then in the afternoon session, we're going to be playing some Vampire.
Exciting.
Now, I've not actually played Vampire in a fucking long time. Um, I'll be interested to see how the um, new additions are.
I have listened slash watched some of the LA by Night. I think that's what it's
D
called.
D20 just did a Vampire season,
Hmm.
which, dare I say, angered much of the vampire community.
Oh boy.
Um, well, the vampire community are not a community, of the vampire role playing community, should I say,
Mm.
are not a community that is known for being light-hearted about things,
Yeah, no.
and Dimension 20 is a bunch of comedians.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. Everything I
you know what I
remember
mean?
about the Vampire, the little chance I got a chance to play, the people I played with, they took their black leather and black lipstick very seriously.
Yeah, it was definitely. I mean, I'm not saying everyone who plays it is like that, right?
Right.
But like,
Like most cultures, it's not a monolith. But
no. But
stereotypes
there,
stereotypes exist.
I mean, it's not even stereotypes. It's just literally what I've seen on the internet. Like people would come into like the D20 subreddit and be all mad about it when they watched it, and it'd just be like, dude, just I hate to use the phrase like grow up, but what did you expect to get from a bunch of comedians playing a game, right?
One would say one should go out and get some fresh air and some sunlight, but
But you're a vampire,
yeah, I
so
think
that
they would take some extra. That would probably get me called a racist.
go touch grass.
Yeah.
You can touch grass at night, you know.
Yep.
Um, Going back to last weekend, the birthday weekend, quite a cool weekend. Saturday, had a couple of friends over and did a puzzle, and played some board games and stuff, and went out for Korean barbecue. Medieval times trip as well.
Always a good time.
It was my first time.
Oh yeah.
First time I've been to medieval times.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a great time. Yeah. Well, there were certain things that they could have done better, sure, but it was like disabled accessibility stuff. The show itself was very good. Um, uh, I was knighted at one point. We were sat in the section for the black and white knight,
Proper section. Proper section.
and when I got knighted, I was talking with the king and queen, and I turned to the queen and said, "Oh, by the way, Your Grace, which of the knights hold your favour this evening?" And got her to give me a colour, so I was basically cheering for two knights.
Nice.
Um, then we got yeah, we had a bit of, like I said, I had a bit of a snafu with some of the ADA stuff, and chatted with one of the managers and stuff after the event. Um, and then sort of we were waiting to try and take a picture of us all together. And they were like, "Oh, do you guys want to take a picture up on the throne?" We were like, "Fuck yeah!" And one of my friends, Sheena, is getting into 40k at the moment, slowly, and is collecting Sisters of Battle. And when they offered to sit on the throne, I went, "Man, that sounds like heresy," and she laughed very, very loudly. To there's someone that knows heresy, it's the Sisters of Battle.
Yes.
It's the Adeptus Sororitas.
I love part of the lore for the sororitas is that uh, they exist partially because the High Lords of Terra said that the church could not keep men at arms because they
Yeah.
would be too powerful. And then the church went, okay, but you didn't say no women at arms.
I
Uh,
am not woman born.
and they went like, here you go. And then when they found out that some of the leaders of the ecclesiarchy were corrupt and borderline heretical, they executed them and went about their
Did
own
a little more than
business.
execute them, mate. They burned them at the stake.
Yeah. Yep. And became their own thing. And it was like, yeah, nope, no men.
But there are men.
There are men,
Yeah, Archbishop Benedictus is still a thing, I think.
yes.
But I think he's a bit grandfathered in, you know. Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
But yes, it's been a very busy. Um, very busy. Like week or so. Preparations for the break, and the actual event is happening at the moment. And Amy's away this weekend. Just fucking all go. A couple of days ago, Amy was like, "Fuck, Balticon's this weekend."
Well, that's right, that is, isn't
She's up there with the rest of her writer ladies.
it? Last weekend we hosted uh, a Star Wars Legion tournament over on Kent Island.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Had
Oh,
a great turnout. 6 players showed up, 3
yeah.
from our side of the bridge, including one of our more regular veteran players who tabled at Adepticon this past year. Made it to the final top 8 or something like that at Adepticon.
Okay.
And then 3 guys from the College Park area came out to play.
Nice.
Podcasters and high table judges, and which made me as sort of the organizer / judge of the event.
A bit nervous.
Well, it wasn't getting nervous, but it made me feel fairly superfluous
Yeah.
because it's like, yes, we need you to judge. I am here as the judge and organizer for table of 2/3 of the players here are nationally ranked players and contributors to this game.
Doesn't mean they don't need an organizer, mate.
Yep. So a lot of my job was, can we get a second pair of eyes on this sight line to make sure that things were.
Yeah.
But the other cool part is we had just shy of a dozen people come up and watch us play that we were able to be like, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of new starter stuff coming out this summer. So that was a great time to get involved in Legion for almost half the price of what it cost to get involved in 40K. It was a fun little thing to do with them.
And half the support. And half the action.
It's half the price, but and half the thing. But with the local shop expanding its eastern footprint, which is about halfway between where we hosted this event last weekend and where I am now. Hopefully we can get the store to do more to help us out with
Yeah.
events and whatnot.
So a cool thing that I found out, since we're talking about about 40K, you ever heard of Warhammer World?
Yes.
Tell the stream a little bit about what Warhammer World is.
This is this the like borderline 40K themed theme park?
No, Warhammer World is the head office of Games Workshop in Nottingham, England, and it has like a really large store, and it has like a museum where they put on huge dioramas. It has a huge play space that you can go play in where they regularly hold tournaments, and it has like Bugman's Bar, which is like a fully serviced bar and stuff like that. And it's a huge just like love letter to Warhammer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this has been a thing in the UK for quite a while. They've announced that there's going to be a Warhammer World US.
Oh, nice.
In Alexandria, Virginia.
Nice. Well, the Games Workshop U.S. headquarters used to be
in Glen Burnie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I played one of my first ever games of Warhammer 40K at it.
Yeah. It used to be in Glen Burnie.
That was back when Earthshaker cannons on the Basilisk artillery from Imperial Guard had a 30-foot range, and I, for shits and giggles, decided to shoot the maximum 30-foot range on them and blew up a squad of high elves.
Yep. That's what we call range parking lot.
Yep. Alright, where is this?
Yeah, apparently Warhammer World US is going to be in, or what they've said is like just outside DC.
Mm.
I suspect it's going to be in Alexandria.
There's not much room on the Maryland side, I want to put it. Just outside of DC.
I think they would have burned all their bridges in Glen Burnie. They moved to Memphis. Now they're in Texas, I think.
Where is this last little spot?
Up your bum.
Probably.
Butthole, skeet up, butthole. going on with you, buddy?
Uh,
Anything fun out there?
not out here. Working on this doorway. I've got like 1% missing on this one section of the wall. I just don't know where it is. I'm hoping that by cleaning the outside of this doorway, I eventually find the corner. There it goes. I eventually find the corner that I might have missed. Oh no, not a random crash and reboot. Oh, still hi, Freddy.
Hello, Ferry. All right, as far as I can tell, outside of you cleaning the outside of this door here, top floor's done.
Nice. Bob is so much louder than Jordan. Alright. That could also be part. We went from sweltering, muggy, 90-degree weather up until Wednesday to mid 50s and rainy today.
Oh, the reason I can't climb the stairs anymore.
Yeah. So. And as a doctor recently told me, I am very sensitive to the weather changes. So it's probably a bit of a sore throat and post-nasal drip affecting a lot of that. Alright, I think I'm ready to move down to the first floor section of the walls here. how has this season of raiding been for you, Bob?
Um,
I know obviously you're probably a bit of a break with Limit Break, but
I actually stopped raiding. Um,
really?
yeah. Uh, to go into too much detail, but there are a couple of members of our guild that annoy the ever living piss out of me. Um, and all they do is talk all the time about everything, non ceasingly. They're convinced they know everything about everything. Um, and I couldn't take it anymore, basically. I mentioned to the officers the issue. Basically said to them, if I'm not allowed to mute them, raid anymore. A couple of raids. They then complained to the officers that I was talking over them. And then it was affecting their want to raid. So I was told I wasn't allowed to mute them anymore. So at which point I said, I'm not going to raid anymore.
All right.
To not put too fine a point on it, it was some bullshit. And it is just insanely better for my mental health. Which didn't make me feel great, but
Yeah, no, I can't.
and I'll be honest with you, really enjoying the raiding this season anyway. To be honest, if I'd have been enjoying raiding, I'd have made much of a bigger deal out of it. But raids this season just don't connect with me. I don't think.
Fully understandable.
But I think it has something to do with the fact that I wanted to try DPS this season.
Mm.
Next season, I'll go back to healing and take it from there. I'm also getting quite tired of Blizzard's trinket design philosophy, neck design philosophy.
Oh yeah.
Feelings you had around leaving SWOTOR. I would love to hear more about that. I'd absolutely love to hear more. I've not left WoW. I'm still playing. I'm just not raiding. I think I'm just in an odd place with where I'm at. We were doing was raiding, and I wasn't even doing it. I'm enjoying a lot of stuff about WoW. I'm just not enjoying raiding.
Well, someone wants to know, Wishy, that statue is of you, right? How does it feel to be worshipped as a god by the ancient underwater civilization destroyed thousands of years before your birth? A little odd, huh? So apparently they think this is a statue of us.
That's our logo.
Oh, yep, yep.
That what brought you inside is the email.
Yep. Let's see what the statue looked like.
One thing I have been quite looking forward to is the new Lego Batman game came out today. Legends of the Dark Knight.
Yeah, that one looks like a lot of fun.
outside, shall we? Looking good. Ooh. Working on this side, eh?
Say again?
Looking at what you're working on, that's all.
Oh, basically, I discovered that the walls seem to be divided 3 sections, top to bottom. And so when I saw that, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just do them layer by layer, basically, rather than go all the way down one side. Hey, look, I found the Wangus.
Whatever, Wangus on what we suspect to be the last level, right?
Uh,
If this isn't the last level, I don't know what the fuck is.
yeah.
There's more murals on the ground floor. High-rise building, 20 stories tall. Yeah. This feels like it's like a 6-story house at least.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
I mean, how many levels are on that scaffolding?
One, one, two, three, 4. And it only comes up to the top of the... It only comes up to about the top of the archway into the second story. think I confused a child today.
Which is a good thing for a teacher to do.
Yeah. Because they did a little Roblox art version of me. Like,
Hmm.
in the, did a picture of me in the style of Roblox. I was like, oh, look, it's my little Roblox avatar. And they were like, you know what Roblox is? I was like, what? Like, never played it. Like, I played
I mean,
video
it's one of the most
games.
predatory systems ever introduced by mankind. But yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah. Like, they were just shocked and amazed. Yeah, I think so. There, Frary.
See, I would have called it a Minecraft thing just to piss them off.
Woohoo!
It is an insult to Minecraft, but it annoys Roblox players when you compare the two. I was going to ask you why you're using such a narrow beam, and then I saw all the barnacles.
Yeah, I tried using the white on it, and the barnacles just take forever. The real shocker to me was younger assistant who works in the same room as I do, when he heard this conversation I was having with this kid, say that he prefers playing a Ark
Yeah.
over as his sort of survival builder of choice. I was like, "Who?"
You know, Ark or Rust or something. Those are definitely aimed at an older demographic. Statue completely done. Keep working on the roof. Speaking of D20,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you knew this, but new season of Game Changer just just began,
Uh-huh.
and episode 1 is a fucking doozy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is Windrose the one that's like Valheim but with pirates, Frary?
The devs formed a group to record sea shanties. That's fun.
You ever heard of a group called the Longest John?
The longest John. No.
Longest Johns. They're a sea shanty group, and they used to log into Sea of Thieves and go around singing sea shanties on people's ships.
That's pretty funny.
I love the Longest Johns.
I always thought it would be funny if during the Black Moon Fair, Elite Torn Chieftain would do one of their StarCraft songs, or they wouldn't do, they would play one of the StarCraft songs for during the Elite Torn Chieftain's appearance during Dark Moon Fair, rather than one of the Warcraft ones.
They only play one song, I think.
Uh, Power of the Horde, something like
Yeah,
that.
they do Power from the Horde or Murloc, or Rogues do it from behind, I think. Central opening, clean. time is it? 6:18.
Yeah.
Quick review of what I've done inside, and then
Yep.
signing off.
Let's go to the top floor. We'll come in from. So, as you can all see, Bob has been very productive on the interior of said temple, whereas I've been, I don't know, quasi-productive on the exterior. Clearing out the beautiful hieroglyphic quasi-Egyptian looks to all of the levels we played in the past here on the second floor. Beautiful blue and gold white color scheme up here. And he has since moved on to the first floor, where we have the statue of us as ancient gods.
And I've
Here,
been working on the roof a bit.
and the roof. And as you can see here,
What did you do outside? You've this a bit.
Yep.
Lovely.
I think I determined I was going to finish the walls and then the rear entrance, and then I would come work on tackling the front entrance here. But as you can see, I got the whole second story entrance here done, and this face of the wall done. And now I am working on this face of the wall. As you can see, I've got a big patch there that I've already started. So it's coming along. Whereas Bob has lots of little nooks and crannies to contend with on the interior. I have very large and some misspent youths have decided to tag the side of this ancient temple Wangus for life. Who did that? Misspent Utes or cats? Because we know cats apparently are. Look at that. It's a cat gang. Wait for Bob to come see my little cat graffiti. Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
Nice. Here we go. We're going to leave you all off with this shot here of the graffiti we've put on the side of this temple. Actually, this is actually a really. Hang on. I'm gonna screenshot it. That's fantastic. That's some fantastic artwork on the side of this building here.
Oh wait, no. We can't do it yet.
Oh, right.
Hang on a minute. I've got to figure this out. If we're doing proper graffiti, it's
tell me that he's done with it. But in the meantime, please make sure you follow us on the major microblogging platforms there on Twitter or X. We are 321 Podcast. On Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. On Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. And on Mastodon, on the mastodon.social server, we are at 321_tv. Please check out all our replays, or many of our replays, over on the Tubes of You, bit.ly/321_Y_T. Try to be diligent about uploading all that stuff there. I'll have to go double check to make sure I'm up to date. I'll work on that with the 3-day weekend we've got. We got swag. We got merch. 321-tv-shop.fourthwall.com. Print on demand. Shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polo shirts, basketball shorts, sweatpants, a hoodie.
Fuck it up.
Oh no, he fucked it up.
Trying to do the cool S.
Oh, the cool S?
Yeah.
I can see how that's...
But I pressed the button and forgot I had like permanent fucking beam. So I drew lots of little lines in it.
Wow. In an entire line of drinkware in there, including our closer, Tea in the Sea, December 13th, 1773. Just as a reminder to all of the UK fans out there, when an iced tea was invented. And our procrastinator line, which has gotten a lot of laughs when I've shown it off to people, of screw past me and tomorrow me can suck it.
I mean, yeah.
If you think I've gone through those links way too fast, and you want to see, or you want to see more about Bob and I, including some charities that are very near and dear to our hearts, please check out our link tree, linktr.ee/321_TV, where we have links to all of those and more.
Okay, before we go, you've heard us talking about it a little bit today. Limit Break is currently on. It's on today and be finishing up tomorrow. RPG Limit Break is a charity speedrunning marathon that I help organize. We raise money for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. The event is taking place in Denver. I'm not there this year. Otherwise, this wouldn't normally be a stream. I am at home in Virginia. We're currently sitting at $61,292 raised. We're going to raid over there, obviously. But what I did want to link to everybody is this. If you don't want to make a direct donation to the charity, this is our merch site. You head over to tantrummerch.com/RPG limit break. $5 from every sale will be donated to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. There's some really dope shirt designs there based around games that are in the marathon. There's lanyards, there's keychains, there's pins, there's blankets, there's water bottles. Personal highlights for me are the Stay Close to the Summoner shirt, the Magicite shirt, both from two of my favorite games, Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VI. There's a great shirt that just has the couple, two great shirts that just have the logo on them, and then there's like some other really nice shirts as well. So if you ever want to get yourself some cool nerdy shirts, that's a good option for you. And you'll be helping out a charity at the same time.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
So as Bob said, we're going to throw you over at RPG Limit Break to enjoy the speedrunning marathon of... Are they still running Final Fantasy X-10 too?
Yeah, we just had our first team transfer into 10-2.
Nice.
The team of Jirikandra and Foxy Jira just transferred into 10-2. In second place seems to be Keanu Lookalike and Lil Broccoli's MSGs. And then Matty and Bramhall are in third place. So got an upcoming full run of Final Fantasy X-2 as well. So enjoy that.
Indeed.
Start that raid now.
So, we're going to send you off as we always do. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, and others beyond that spectrum. The 16th, in the words of the 16th President of these here United States, Abraham Lincoln, please be excellent to each other and party on gender-specific honorifics, and we will see you
next time.
Peace.
I can't tell it to raid.
Oh no, we're going to wait out the timer then. Hope you all enjoyed this. Please make sure you let, you might.
3, 2, 1.
Bye.